If you see here, you've got 2 different absentee ballots under your name.
That's illegal, right?
That's illegal. It's against the law, yeah. Oh shit.
You couldn't, you scrape one of them off or something?
Can I scrape it off?
OMG has discovered duplicate absentee ballot return envelopes in Detroit, Michigan with shockingly different signatures. So we visited voters who may have been affected to interview them on Michigan's primary day, August 4th.
But it's your signature is on both of these.
Okay, then what?
And it was...
Mistake then. If they sent me, they must have sent me too.
They must have made a mistake and sent you too.
Yeah, Disregard it. Don't bother me no more.
Oh, she slammed the door. Myrtle Harvey, the voter, admitting the city of Detroit has made a mistake, sent her 2, which she filled out.
One of the addresses on a duplicate absentee ballot return envelope led us to an abandoned building.
The local police told us that this is an abandoned building. One was stamped as received September 8th. Hello. Do you guys know if this is an abandoned building?
Yeah.
When's the last time people lived here? You just drank here?
And many of the voters reacted to our questions with hostility.
2020 election, do you remember that?
Well, what about?
What about it? It says September 26, 2020, and then October 3rd, 2020.
I ain't worried about no 2. This is 26.
This is 2026.
Yeah, well, what the fuck is the 2020 got to do with it?
What the fuck does 2020 have to do with it?
Go, get off my porch.
Get off your property.
Go get the fuck up.
Okay. You'll notice Margaret here, look at the M there. On the other M, look at the M there. I'm not a handwriting expert, we'll leave that to you. And it appears as though nobody's lived here for a few years. And you can see this is not a stable place to step. My Nome Price's name was listed twice. You can't tell me? And I just want to see, was that a mistake?
I can't tell you.
They probably sent her 2 ballots and she just signed them, I guess. I don't know. I mean, what's that mean?
You can see we got the cars over there where the rims were being looked at. These guys are staring at us. All right, we're just trying to make sure there's no fraud. All right, we're leaving. I can't hear what he's saying. The car's on. Can you turn?
From pointing from my house. Do you want me to get the dog?
Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway.
In Detroit, Michigan, OMG obtained copies of duplicate absentee ballot return envelopes that were issued to individual voters. Take Lauren Christine Andretti, for example. What you are looking at are 2 separate absentee ballot return envelopes issued to her. One says ballot number 1691, and the other says 1692, a pretty serious discrepancy. Both were marked as received. However, these documents alone do not prove that 2 ballots were necessarily counted, and we're in the process of investigating that possibility as we've now requested the complete qualified voter file history for all the subjects in this video. More on that later. More importantly, note how the signatures looked drastically different. One envelope was signed in perfect cursive, the other was signed with illegible scribbling. It's hard to imagine these signatures came from the same person.
Now, all of these records were obtained through a Freedom of Information Act to this building right behind me, the City of Detroit Law Department at the Coleman A. Young Municipal Center on 2 Woodward Avenue. These are certified records from the City of Detroit.
We even scanned the barcode on the return envelope to confirm that they're linked to the same voter ID number. That left us with a more immediate question. If someone showed up on primary day at the polling location in Michigan claiming to be this voter, what safeguards would election workers require before issuing a ballot in the name of Lauren Andretti?
Can you at least look to make sure that I'm in the right place? The name is Lauren Christine Andretti, but I forgot my ID.
It's okay. Did you fill out the paper? You can fill out this affidavit on the back.
Fill a bit over it and fill out the back part.
I'm so excited to be able to vote, to exercise our right, and how great it is to be able to vote, not having to show your ID.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as you sign that affidavit saying I am who I say I am. Who are we to say you are?
It sounds like the book, I am, what is it, Sam?
Yes, right. I am Sam.
So I am who I say I am, Sam said.
After the polling station showed us they were willing to give us Lauren Andretti's ballot without any form of ID, we visited Lauren's house. We wanted to ask if she was aware of these duplicate absentee ballot return envelopes from 2020. Unfortunately, we didn't find Lauren Andretti here, and it wouldn't be an OMG investigation without a random pedestrian getting involved.
James O'Keefe here in Detroit, Michigan, outside of this address. How are you?
Hi.
May I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Do you know of a Lauren Christine Andretti that lives there?
Who are you working for?
I'm an investigative reporter.
It looks like somebody's taking you from that vehicle right there. That looks kind of weird to me.
We got a cameraman right there. Yeah, we're the news organization.
Okay, well I'm not giving you permission to take me, and I have a police officer on the line with me right now.
You could call. It's a reporter. You call the police. They're gonna call the police on us. That's okay. So, as I was saying, in the 2020 election, you'll see Lauren Andretti signed that signature right there, November the 1st. Also, another signature, a much different signature, also on November the 1st, 2000. Are you filming me?
I'm filming that guy filming me and everybody.
Why, sir? Story's not about you. It's about this address right here.
I understand that, but this doesn't look right.
Why doesn't it look right? Why do they always film me?
After that bizarre interaction, our next stop, the registered address of one Margaret Alma Bass, turned out to be a completely abandoned building.
You know, we're investigative reporters, so we're trying to be a little discreet. So there's no one actually living there?
Not supposed to.
Clearly very abandoned. We don't see any sign of life. These guys are staring at us. We got some neighbors here. So we're standing here in front of 16811 Greenfield Road in Detroit, Michigan. The local police told us that this is an abandoned building. You can see we got the cars over there with the rims were being looked at. This is wobbly. You see that this is very dangerous, and you can see there was a fire. This is not a stable place to step. Obviously, no one is up here, but this place, there's someone currently registered to vote. Margaret Bass voted in 2020 and 2024, according to the official GOP database. These are 2 absentee ballot envelopes with 2 signatures of Margaret A. Bass for the same election in 2020. You'll notice Margaret here, look at the M there. On the other M, look at the M there. I'm not a handwriting expert, we'll leave that to you. Look at the A. In one signature, she puts an A. In the other signature, it's written out as Alma. One ballot was stamped as received September 8th. Hello. Do you guys know if this is abandoned building?
Yeah, it is.
This is abandoned? People haven't lived here?
People did live here.
When's the last time people lived here?
I don't know.
Wait, do you guys live here? You just drank here? They've been drinking booze here, but they just told us that nobody lives here.
We're standing up to the powers that tried to discredit us, silence us, smear us, raid us, and throw us in jail. They've awakened a sleeping giant. We're building a movement of transparency and accountability in both the public and private sectors, because we run from nothing, we hide from nothing. And when you join and get your full access pass, you fuel a movement for truth. We are the media now.
Now, one of the things that we've heard people say is, well, this was in 2020, this is 6 years ago.
She said something about 2020.
2020.
6 years ago. I don't know.
All I know in 2020 I had COVID. I don't know what was going on.
It took 3 to 4 years just to get these records and go through them. Part of the problem is a system that's so complex and so layered, it takes years even to get the information, let alone go through it analog style, millions of documents that we've had to go through.
Do you recognize her signature? Do you think that's her?
It might be her, but I don't know. I don't keep up with that. They probably sent her 2 ballots and she just signed them, I guess. I don't know. I mean, what's that mean?
At the next house, we couldn't tell whether the homeowner's pit bull was actually restrained. No one expected our security guard to walk straight toward it to find out.
I'm gonna get up and check.
Careful.
Oh boy.
Are you for real? Like, what happened if that dog wasn't on a chain? You're Mr. James Clifford Washington?
Yeah.
It was nice to meet you. My name's James, by the way.
How you doing?
We're just getting, today's election day in Michigan, right? So we're just working on getting out the vote. I just want to show you this image here. This is from 2020, and that's your signature, I assume, right there? James C. Washington, and also James C. Washington. Yeah. But that's you, right? Those are both you? Okay. You've got the the election official there. That's one election official, and that's a separate election official signing two different under your name. Yeah.
That's illegal, right?
That's illegal. It's against the law, yeah. Oh, shit.
You couldn't, you scrape one of them off or something?
Can I scrape it off? I don't work for the state of Detroit. I'm just here getting out the vote, but yeah, we don't want you to get in trouble, right? Okay. Yeah, we can scrape it off, like make sure it don't count twice, yeah. Yeah, well that election already happened though in 2020. Yeah.
Some of these encounters quickly turned confrontational. Several residents appeared to assume we were election officials and that our questions could get them in trouble.
Today's election day, so we're just making sure everyone's voting in the election. And just one quick question, Mr. Barnett. In the 2020 election?
So what about?
What about is September 26, 2020, and then October 3rd, 2020. That's your signature?
It looks like it might be.
Michael Lynn Barnett. His two absentee ballot return envelopes carried similar-looking signatures, but again featured different ballot numbers and different election official initials.
And then this one here, also your signature?
It looks like, I don't know about that one.
You don't know about that one?
2020, man, I don't know about that. I ain't worried about no 20. This is 26.
This is 2026?
Yeah, well, what the fuck is the 2020 got to do with it?
What the fuck does 2020 have to do with it?
Go, get off my porch.
Get off your property.
Go get the fuck off.
Okay. All right, we're leaving. We've been asked to get off the property, and we're going to abide by that.
At one home, a couple even threatened to release their dog on me.
This is Naomi Price. One ballot number 4831, another ballot number 5490. Two different ballot numbers here. Knocked on her door. She's not home. Where? Which one? Hey, Naomi? Hey, Naomi? Hey, can I just ask you a quick question about the election? You're gonna put your dog out on me? I'm not going to come on your property, but can I ask you about the vote? She just threatened to sick her dog on me.
Then a man came out who also wasn't thrilled to see us.
Can we ask you a question, sir? I can't hear him. What he's saying. Can you turn?
From pointing from my house. Do you want me to get the dog?
No, I want to ask you about your question about the ballot.
Get the cameras from pointing at my house.
Put the cameras down for a minute, guys. We're journalists and we're trying to establish why Naomi Price's name was listed twice. You can't tell me? No. We're just trying to figure out if this was a mistake. I can't tell you.
Naomi Price, the woman who signed the duplicate absentee ballot return envelopes, is actually this man's grandmother, and he wasn't willing to let us speak to her.
Can I speak with Ms. Price?
I want to talk to my grandmother. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Okay.
No, you're not about to question her. It doesn't matter what y'all putting up on the Freedom of Act, anything.
All right, we're just trying to make sure there's no fraud.
My final warning.
All right, we're leaving.
We're calling the police.
All right, we're leaving. Thank you. All right, thank you.
We also scanned the barcode on Naomi Price's return envelopes and again found identical voter identification numbers, confirming that both return envelopes belong to the same voter and raising further concerns about the dual ballot numbers.
I'm looking for Myrtle Harvey. It appears as though you've signed a ballot twice in the 2020 election. This would be October 17, 2020, and October 1st, 2020 is signed Myrtle Harvey. It appears to be the same.
A ballot for absentee ballot.
Our next stop, Myrtle Harvey, seemed to acknowledge that she had signed and submitted both absentee ballot return envelopes and blamed the city for sending her two.
Your signature is on both of these.
Okay, then what?
And it was
Mistake then. If they sent me, they must have sent me two then.
they sent you two.
They had to.
That's what, and yeah, they must have made a mistake and sent you two.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it's
Okay, disregard it. Don't bother me no more.
don't bother you.
Damn election.
Oh, she slammed the door. Myrtle Harvey, we just spoke to Myrtle Harvey, said that the city of Detroit must have made a mistake, and you have two different election judges here. The city of Detroit has made a mistake, sent her two, which she filled out.
We also scanned Myrtle Harvey's barcodes, and in this situation, she actually had two separate voter ID numbers. Now, it's not a crime to have been registered twice with separate voter ID numbers as long as you only vote with one of them. But notice that in this case, Myrtle Harvey's two signatures are identical, which appears to show that Myrtle did indeed sign both of them herself. Again, this is not proof that both votes were counted, but it's a discrepancy we're in the process of investigating.
I just wanted to show you something we're just making sure everyone's registered to vote and getting out the vote.
At our last stop of the day, Miranda Morrow didn't recognize the second signature at all, leading us to wonder who actually signed her duplicate absentee ballot return envelope and why.
In the 2020 election, that's your signature. And then we saw another ballot also at this same address in that signature.
That's not me.
That's not you. Okay, and this is your signature right here.
That's me right there.
But this signature right here is not you.
I don't know who that person is. They contacted me in 2020. My signatures did not match what they had on file.
Wow. Miranda Nicole Morrow, if you look at the ballot here, you'll see a signature. She confirmed, Miranda Morrow confirmed that is her signature, but she said she has no idea who that is. And she claims the city of Detroit contacted her about her vote in 2020. Now, a lot of these people are saying to me, well, this was 6 years ago, who cares? But this voter did not say that. She actually said, yeah, in 2020, the city of Detroit contacted me about this ballot to verify her signature. But what we don't understand is why this ballot was received. It was received and it was not rejected, right? There's no rejection indication on this ballot.
We know few issues are as polarizing as election fraud. People come to this debate with deeply held beliefs, and evidence is often filtered through politics before it is even considered on its merits. But that is why we're not asking you to accept a theory here or trust a narrative. We are showing you the documents, the public records obtained through Freedom of Information Act requests, the envelopes, and the first-hand encounters we uncovered interviewing voters on primary day, August 4th. Our job is to follow the evidence. And that is why yesterday we submitted a written request to the Detroit Department of Elections and the City of Detroit's FOIA office requesting the complete qualified voter file, absent voter transaction, and audit history for the voters identified in these envelopes. This investigation is far from over, and we'll keep you apprised on the results of our audit. And if you'd like to be part of this investigation, or if you've witnessed election fraud in your city, or if you have additional information about potential fraud in the 2020 or 2026 elections, reach out to us at tips@o'keefemediagroup.com or on our signal at 914-491-9395.
Check. Come on, baby. Come on, let's do it.
It all started when Starlight, that's the code word for one of our undercover journalists and American swipers, matched on the dating app Hinge and went on a hidden camera date with yet another Disney executive.
We were the first people ever to get Disney employees to admit that they discriminate against people based on race.
They wanted somebody in meetings who would appear a certain way.
Do you think Bob Iger is corrupt?
Now, yeah. No way we're hiring a white male this one.
I knew this story was going to be big. We've investigated a lot of subjects at OMG, CIA, the FBI. For the first time ever, something very special happened.
Michael Giordano matched with and was actively hitting on yet another one of our swipers.
So now, Michael Giordano is now dating not one, but two of our American swipers.
Hey, this guy is two-timing me.
This guy's on fire.
There's going to be a lawsuit.
I will put you on tape.
I'm looking to bring on any more clients who are...
We've never seen undercover footage like this before.
He just had no idea what was coming.
Figured, why not make this a double date?
Are you guys on a date? You told me you had a tickle in your throat.
Right here?